Spencer Bennington here. I'm an educator, a martial artist, and the founder of Rhetorical Roundhouse. I just busted my butt, but I'm still here to welcome you to another episode of Good Black Friday. Blood. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Good Black Friday. I'm your host, Spencer Bennington, for an exciting and spooky episode, because tomorrow is Halloween after all. So let's jump right into it, starting with our Black History Trivia Showdown question of the week. All right, so it's on theme, remember, spooky episode. So today's question is, Charles Drew invented improved techniques for storing what spooky substance which became very useful during war? So if you know the answer to our Black History Trivia question of the week, post it in the comments down below and you'll be eligible for a special prize. All right, that's gonna do it for our trivia. Now it's time to find out what's good. All right, I told you that this would be a spooky themed episode, but truthfully the theme is actually a little different. This week, we're talking all about brains. Sort of. We're talking about mental health. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if so, you've probably noticed that I've been participating in this challenge, 25 push-ups for 25 days in a row to raise awareness for PTSD, depression, and anxiety disorders. If you want to participate, it's pretty easy. You just film yourself doing 25 push-ups for 25 days in a row, and every day you nominate another person to join you. I've also been adding the little donation buttons on Instagram to organizations like Mental Health America to try and, fund research in these areas. Anyway, so for today's What's Good, I have a story for you from a maximum security prison in Indianapolis, where inmates are actually doing a trial program where they take care of feline furry friends. That's right, they get cats from a shelter, and they've created a cat sanctuary there in the prison, and eligible prisoners take care of these cats for about 6 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they've actually found that this practice helps people develop more empathy, and it lowers their recidivism rates. I really appreciate this story because it highlights just how important it is for our own mental health and well-being to think about others and to try and take care of them and honor their needs, even if it's just our furry feline friend. So that's going to do it for What's Good this week. Now it's time to find out about our Black Friday Deal of the Week. All right, for this week's Black Friday Deal of the Week, I wanted to spotlight a psychologist and mental health well-being professional in the St. Pete area, Dr. East of S.M.I.L.E Psychology and Associates. They do a wonderful job of focusing on particular issues and subgroups of people that really often go overlooked when it comes to conversations about mental health. This includes people of color, the LGBTQ community, and all of those affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, if you want to help contribute to free counseling and sessions for those that wouldn't ordinarily be able to afford it, SmilePsychology.com is the place to go if you want to contribute to their ongoing fundraiser for mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. So please take a look at SmilePsychology.com and see if you can contribute today.
Greetings, family. It's Dr. Carlia East, CEO of S.M.I.L.E Psychology and Associates. And this year, we are raising funds for individuals that have been impacted by COVID. It is so important that we provide these counseling services for those individuals, couples, and families who are struggling at this particular time. For your donation, you will also receive a wonderful Positivity Power Mix by the globally renowned DJ Tate as a special gift just for us saying thanks. Any donation counts, any amount helps. Please give.
Okay, everyone, before we call it quits for today, I did want to end with our moment of Zen. And since we're talking about mental health this week, I wanted to share with you one of my favorite pieces of Taekwondo philosophy, actually. When we do our fourth form, Taeguk Sajan, we are said to embody the Jin principle of Pagwe. And for those of you that aren't martial artists out there, you may not know what I'm talking about. It may sound like a little bit of gibberish. That's okay. Basically, what this means is this form helps us to recognize the difference between fears that are real and those that are imagined. And this is a very important distinction that I think is best symbolized by the relationship between something like thunder and lightning. Thunder is a loud and terrible noise that causes a lot of fear and anxiety in a lot of people. But in reality, thunder can't hurt you. Lightning can. And so today, what I wanted to remind you all of is to really take stock of your fears. What are the things that provide you with anxiety? What are the things that make you feel most uncomfortable or powerless? Take those things and write them down and really parse them into those categories of what is the actual thing that I'm afraid of, and what are all of these other things that I've created in my mind that make me feel more anxious? Another helpful exercise is to think about what are the things that I'm afraid of that I have control over, and what are the things that have caused me anxiety or fear that really are outside the realm of my control. I often find that to be a good grounding exercise for when I feel overwhelmed or stressed or like there's just immense pressure on me. So take the time, really sort through those things that are providing you with that excess fear and anxiety, and try and alleviate some of it by separating them into those categories. What in your life is the thunder, the loud noise, the rumbling, and what really is the lightning, the thing that you absolutely have to avoid? And hopefully that might provide you with a little bit of clarity. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for our brief but spooky episode on mental health and Halloween or whatever it was we did here today. If you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more from Rhetorical Roundhouse, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And remember, stay good, buy black, and come on back. We'll see you next time.